Managing stress at the office to fine-tuning that job search. And tonight, with summer just around the corner, many teens are looking for jobs, or maybe as a parent, you're strongly suggesting your son or daughter find some work. Well, we are here to help. Lynn Isaguirre is our workplace issues expert. Great to have you back with us as always.
Thanks, Erica.
Okay, what's the job market looking like for teens this summer?
You know, the good news is it's fabulous. There really is an employees market right now, and so people are really looking for workers in all different kinds of categories.
Just what parents want to hear and kids don't. So
right.
You say all kinds of categories, so you don't have to limit yourself to, say, restaurants or retail work.
Well, I think that's correct, but there certainly are lots of great jobs in the hospitality industry, and so I don't think that teens should look away from those jobs. You know, I worked my way through college and law school waiting tables, and you learn a lot of skills doing it.
That is an understatement. I have to say, I always worked in restaurants too, and I actually had a great experience doing it.
Yes.
What are some of the maybe those jobs out of the norm that maybe kids wouldn't necessarily think of?
Well, I think there are all kinds of internship opportunities and all kinds of opportunities to get into or get an experience of a future career. So I think that it's really important to talk to everybody that you know, teachers, parents, relatives, whomever. Let them know what you're interested in and if they have any contacts in that field.
Okay, and not only contacts, but in general, even if you don't have a contact, what's the best way? I mean, you know, when we were looking for jobs, Lynn, we just went in and filled out an application. I hear there are now teen-specific websites?
There are teen-specific websites, and I think that those are great resources that you can go to. They have lots of listings on them. But I think that the old way of just looking around your town or your city, what seems to be reasonable to you in terms of transportation and all that, and, you know, calling, showing up, doing what it takes. People respond to enthusiasm. They respond to persistence.
Enthusiasm and persistence, I imagine, two of the things, too, that will come in handy if you have an interview. What else should teens keep in mind for that important day?
Well, I think it's the basics. You know, wear something decent. You don't have to wear a suit unless you're interviewing for a law firm internship. But I think a nice pair of slacks and a nice shirt and, you know, good grooming, all those kinds of things. Look people in the eye, shake hands. And a thank you note, a personal handwritten thank you note gets a lot of good ideas.
A thank you note? I mean, I knew I had to do that when I got out of college and looked for jobs. And I am not downplaying my job at the Fish Tail. It got me through high school and college. I loved it. But I think they would have thought I was a little weird if I sent the restaurant a thank you note at 16.
I think that they would love it. I think, you know, the joke always was, or maybe not a joke, but the rumor always was that George Bush and Barbara Bush, the senior George Bush, you know, got his way to the White House one thank you note at a time. And I think it just impresses people a lot.
Never hurts. Real quickly, we have about 20 seconds. How do parents get kids motivated who don't want to get out there and find the job?
Well, I think you provide some incentive. Kids always want something. They want a cell phone, you know, they want to buy the latest guitar or the drum set. They always want something. So I think it's good to say, sure, you can do it if you earn the money for it or earn part of the money for it. So I think it really just dealing with money is such an important skill for kids to have.
Absolutely. Great education in many ways. Lynn Isaguirre, always great to have you with us. We'll check in with you next week.
Thanks, Erica.